Well, my friends, welcome back to Ultimate Hunting here in Early Access. Okay, so hold the horses, Featured Squid here. I know this kind of seems like a casual video right off the bat, but just wait. I recorded this entire video and then I later realized that I had access to all different builds of this game that really showcase what the game is going to look like, hopefully for the demo. I don't know yet. It's the 19th at 9:17 p.m. for me right now, so the public demo doesn't even exist yet, which is going to be the final version of that demo for you guys, obviously. Not only are we going to get to see a lot of that, but we're also going to get to see a huge portion of graphics and textures and all kinds of stuff that's going to be featured in the final game upon release. And we even get to have like a little virtual museum with a bunch of simulators and stuff. So just deal with the gameplay for a second. If you don't want to watch it, just fast forward to this time on screen. I know I was kind of late to the party and all the other content creators got videos out before me, and I didn't unfortunately have the time to watch any of them, so I came into this game like legit not knowing anything. And thanks to the official Discord from them, I'll leave the link for that down below, by the way. I think I got quite a bit of different things that I want to do, and quite a bit of different things I want to try out, and also I'm going to share with you guys my graphics settings because it's an Unreal Engine 5 title, and running smoothly is something that you guys are going to need when this game comes out. And by the time you're seeing this video, the game is probably, or the demo is probably out, I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the graphics, and I just want you to know that nothing is going to be the same when this game fully releases. In fact, I think tomorrow, I'm recording this on the 19th, when the demo actually releases, I think the lighting system is going to be completely replaced. But these are the settings that I am rocking right now. So I went through manually. I'll just kind of scroll through here. I'm not going to go nerd mode on it, but if you have a card with at least 12 gigabytes of video RAM, you should just be able to copy these settings and have no issues. But some of the settings that I have on Ultra, you might want to lower down to high and just test them out. All the way down to there, and then this is all the way down to the bottom. So, I'm going to go ahead and head into the kind of store thingy. That one dude, you know, that sells guns. See what we got going on here. Look at all of this stuff that we can do here. Put a camo on it. I mean, this is the demo. You can get longer or shorter barrels. Let's go with the longest barrel possible. So actually, when we adjust that, does that change anything? No, it's not changing any of the stats down there, so it's just looks. That already looks a million times better. We can put a muzzle brake or something on there. It's not actually adjusting any of this stuff, but I'm sure it will in the future. There is so much potential in this customization system. I'm going to put a suppressor on there. Change the caliber of it. Interesting. Okay, I know I'm leveled up to level 2 to a point of where I can upgrade to a 270, so I think I'm going to real quick. And it's just iron sights or a scope. So, if I head into ammo here and go to rifles, I should just be able to get, yes, 270 bullets. Now that might help a little bit better with trying to shoot zebras, but still, I mean, ooh, I almost went broke there, or I did go broke actually. Still going to be quite a bit better than 243 bullets. So what does this go all the way up to? We got 416 in the game and a 416 Rigby, and then we got a bow as well. So we might be able to make it to that bow eventually. For now at least, I think we're going to rock this. As for the plan today, I know dang well, in order to make money, or frankly to make more money, I need to put the animals on a trailer, and you can find that trailer around the corner over here, and take them back to somewheres around here. Maybe it was down in here you need to take them to. This is going to make the whole hunting process so much more interesting. So without further ado, let's put the binoculars in slot 4 here. Also, from my last video, in Call of the Wild, I have just toggle aim on, so I just click the aim button and it automatically pulls the binos and the scope up and holds it. Turns out, you can use the binos in this game. The animation is just very, very long. And they're actually quite smooth. Reminds me a lot of the Hunter Classic. Well, it looks like we got a male zebra resting here. He might know we're here. This is the 270 with my new camo, by the way. Gonna hold our breath. Right on that heart as soon as he picks his head up. Oh, we hit him. It's kind of hard to see what's going on with the scope. I think that hit him again? Did that? Oh, we dropped him right there. Okay, perfect. That works. Yeah, I'll definitely say, this 270 is going to be much nicer than trying to use that 243 right off the bat. Got a couple more zebras moving out there. Looks like that is a male as well. Is the only thing you can find males? It might be. Interesting. Well, I think what I'm going to do is, obviously camp is in that direction up there, so I need to go get the car and the trailer. I want to have a look at this guy real quick. He's kind of over here bugging out. Whoa. Alright, let's see what we got here. got him in the intestines that last time, and then the body shot the first time. So even a body shot does 55% damage. That's 5% more than the 243 body shot. And we did get the ethical caliber check this time. So, exit here. That should leave him there. There's a marker on him automatically. So I should just be able to, as long as he quits zinging all over the place like that, go grab the truck and trailer, and I'll BRB. Well, on the way back here, I mean, we are literally right outside of camp. We might as well stand up and eat there once again. Try to see if we can't get this guy taken down, just given the fact he's right here. Okay, that was that first shot. I'm assuming another body shot. Might not get the chance for a follow-up on this one. I'm pretty sure the animals can get confused after you shoot them and they're bleeding out. So, yeah. I don't know. If he dies, will it place a waypoint on it automatically, or... It should. I think it should, right? Okay, so, I'm just gonna get out here so it's not as loud. A little FYI. In order to attach the trailer, you need to back up to it and click L. There wasn't really anything telling you to do that, so I just figured I'd let you guys know. Okay, so... We have a problem. My animal decomposed. So in early access, and I believe in the demo as well, the only species that we're going to find are elephants, zebras, and the hare. And those rabbit or hare things are like on a level of fast to the point where, yeah, they're probably broken, but I literally can't even spot them. Like, they move at a speed to the point where your camera can't even keep up with it. So they're clearly broken, unless they really do move that fast IRL. I'm assuming like rest zone hunting or feed zone hunting, or we obviously seen there's going to be bait in this game, things like that in the future. I see so much potential in this game, and I think the level of hate that it's getting right off the bat is straight up ignorant. Given the fact that literally 3 people are making this game, and as someone who uses Unreal Engine to create video games myself, the engine is difficult. Difficult is an understatement. It is unfathomably difficult. And by some of these clips that I've seen, with a new lighting system, and better animations, and better textures, better animal models, this game looks insane, dude. By looks, I mean graphical-wise, or graphically. It looks like an Unreal Engine 5 game should. This demo looks like a build that they started working on several years ago, which I believe is exactly what it is. It's one of the earliest builds. And it's a very, very simple build, just to kind of give us a taste at what this game is going to have to offer in the future. Let's try to see if we can neck shot this. I'll definitely hit it. I'm assuming that was just a body shot. It seemed like it didn't even phase him. But I mean, in the sense of sounds and just general gameplay, the game is quite enjoyable, even as it is right now. Ultimate hunting is kind of a thing now, and I think that's an amazing step in the right direction. Okay guys, so you're not going to believe what I managed to get here. I was hanging out in the Discord server for quite some time, and I managed to get my hands on a bunch of different builds of the game that I can show you guys. This specific build that I'm on, I think is what the game's going to look like closer to release. I don't know, I know this has got that same lighting system, and already, holy crap, the difference is insane. Let me just quickly put everything on medium and see how that runs. Okay, much better. What about high? This is already, like, I haven't even looked around, and this is already so much better. Okay, yeah, that's super stable. Just, I mean, look at the coloring and the rocks. This is what you guys are going to be able to expect. The amount of hate that I've seen on the current demo that we have and the current build that we have is insane. It's really, honestly, I mean, even the water kind of looks different. But just in general, the shading and the coloring, everything looks so much better. Just, I mean, look at the vehicle here. This is what you can expect more of when the demo releases. Like I said, by the time you're seeing this video, your demo should already be out. I don't know specifically what build they're going to have you guys on when they release the demo, but from what I was told, this is what you can expect closer to release. I mean, the texturing and I gotta look at that. The texturing in the ground, the way the sun reflects off of everything, the game doesn't have that blur to it anymore. Also, the truck stays running when you get out of it. Also, we're gonna go look at this other build that I got access to that's gonna show us a little bit of the California map. So this video just went from my second casual video on Ultimate Hunting to a completely different kind of video. I didn't even know I had access to these until I got into a conversation with a couple other creators and discovered that this was a thing. I mean, look at this. I want to see the animal models now and see if they still have that, like, kind of blur to them. Look at the texturing. Look at the lens flare. My question is why didn't they give us this build in the original demo? So many less people would have been hating. I told you, a bunch, probably over 1,000 people. Just wait. I knew that demo wasn't what the game had to offer. I knew. That was an older build for sure. I mean, as I'm coming out of the shade here, this is incredible. This is really incredible. I feel like this feels like an Unreal Engine 5 title now. I almost wonder if that last build was UE4. I bet money it was. I mean, just look at the difference. Looking over there at the fence. Before, when I was this far from the fence would almost look like a... The best way I could describe it was a plastic blur. Now it looks like wood from far away. Like it almost looked like a 720p asset is the best way I could describe it. The texturing and the grass, I mean, everything seems smoother. I have to be running at least 100 FPS right now. Although I don't have my Steam FPS counter on, so I can't tell you, but there's no more screen tearing. This is definitely 100 plus FPS. Okay, let's grab the gun here. We have unlimited money in this build, by the way. Let's freaking go. Oh, Squid's about to do some damage now. Okay, so I'm assuming I need to get some XP so that way I can get up to level 2 and buy some other things and experiment around. Just having me complete the beginner mission real quick. Also, oh, you gotta be level 2 for that. Hopefully this build saves my progress so that way I can come back. Let's just get everything all squared away here. Alright, I messed with a bunch of graphics settings. This is at least, I mean, a bare minimum of 120 FPS. And I'll show you. I have almost everything on either ultra or high. Some things are on medium that, okay, yeah, I do have a couple things on medium, but the things that really matter, texture quality, shadow quality, vegetation detail, anti-aliasing quality, global illumination, visual effects, shading quality, all that on ultra. And this is what you get out of it. And this isn't even anywhere near what we can expect in a year or two upon release. Or a couple years. I don't know when this game's getting released. I have no idea. I am completely mind blown. Look how good the water looks, dude. What in the world? I've never seen reflections like that in a game in my life. I'm not gonna go try to find an animal and everything. I will probably have a whole video coming just experimenting with this build. Let's go see what we can see in the California Reserve. I don't even know what to say. My jaws just dropped, man. Why would they not put this in the normal demo that you can just download on Steam? I guess because this version of it isn't polished. The mission's kind of funky. The overall gameplay, I think, is better. But I mean, graphically, this is a different game. Okay, guys, this here is much more of what the game has to offer. Now, mind you, there is animals rendered here. I'm not saying that the game, when it releases, is going to be running in approximately 30 FPS, but look at this. This is with almost everything on either high or cinematic. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this. I've messed with Unreal Engine 5 myself. I've never seen anything like this. I'm so thankful to be able to mess with this stuff. This might be some of the best computer graphics I've ever seen in a video game. It really might be. Like, I feel like I'm not supposed to be seeing this or sharing this with you guys right now, but no, this is just the next generation of video games with Unreal Engine 5. Just casually experiencing it with you guys. Everything on high, just to see if we can run a little bit more stably as we kind of move through the world here. Maybe not. Mind you, everything is in slow motion. I think they have, like, gravity turned up or something, just to make it more cinematic or something. I don't know. I mean, the fog, that shouldn't be in a video game. That's too realistic. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've been playing video games my whole life. Alright, well, if we're going to be driving around this slow, we might as well have everything on at least epic, right? My PC's over there ripping. So, oh, I can spawn in another vehicle. Okay. That lets you see kind of those physics in the back there. I was like, can I jump over that one? But no. I will say the driving feels better in slow motion. Holy crap, dude. This is... Look at the rocks! Look at the rocks! Tell me that's not real life. I mean, the reflections from where you can... Oh, you guys aren't supposed to see that. Where it's supposed to be like water or built up moisture. I mean, the suspension physics are amazing now, too. This is like SnowRunner. Oh, it builds up speed going down the hill here. I almost want to plug in my gaming wheel. I'm a huge sim racing nerd, in case you can't tell. Or driving sim, I guess. I don't display racing games. Is there a collision on this? Because I'm about to flex the crap out of this suspension. There is not. Okay, that's okay. This is mainly just to showcase the graphics. Holy freaking crap, the sun's starting to go down. Let's put everything on cinematic and see if we can get a still shot. My PC's about to be cooked, bro. Everything is on cinematic. 14 FPS. Holy crap. What am I looking at? That's going to be the thumbnail of the video. That is going to be the thumbnail of the video right there. Wow. Holy crap. Now this is identical to the trailer right here. In case you can't tell, I kind of lowered everything back. Let's try to like have this shot here and then put everything on cinematic. It's really not that much of a difference. I think it's mainly the lighting. I would like to run these files on my dad's PC with a 5080 and an i9 and see how much of a difference that would make. I'm sure he could run these at least 60 FPS. Wow, that's incredible. What is happening right now? I don't know if it's just... it's definitely not the music in the background because I turned it way down. This is like the most jaw-dropped I've ever been by a video game in my entire life. And there are people... Holy... That was a monster. That was a monster, dude. There's people who are hating on this game right now just because the first thing that they've seen was the first demo that us content creators were in. People are hating on this. Is it 40 FPS? Yes. But this game still has time, and there's animals rendered right now, and I'm getting 40 FPS. Mind you, they have everything in slow motion for some reason to make it more cinematic. Let's get some speed here. Baja in a hunting game, boys. I wish I could get out and go down there. Wait, can I? No, I can't. The physics on the suspension is amazing now. Then you look over and you see that. That's crazy, man. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Whoa, dude. What is this? Whoa. What is happening? Oh, we're on an angle. I was going to say. I got to stop here. Okay. If this were a still shot, I wouldn't know the difference. The only thing, I mean, even like, if I were seeing this on a phone, I would think that's real life. I really would. It might just be Squid Brain talking, but to go from that demo to this... Oh my gosh. So I'm assuming what they're thinking here is that demo is more of a gameplay showcase. They just casually had, oh yeah, also we have a couple graphical showcases for you. Dude, this is the future of video games. The future of hunting simulation. This makes Call of the Wild look like something you'd play at an arcade shop. Now obviously gameplay is very, very important, yes. But this game is still in development and it has so much to offer. Right mouse button to use the winch. What the? No, the SnowRunner music in the background. Dude, this is SnowRunner. Come on. You can't tell me the same people that made SnowRunner didn't make this crap. Nah, bro. 2 people made this game. 2 absolute monsters of game developers. Oh, my. Might have just found another thumbnail. I am getting carried away. I am getting so carried away right now. This is... Holy crap, man. Wow. Now, the vegetation might be a little bit overboard. I think I have it on... Yeah, foliage is on epic. Let's put it on medium. So that'll lower quite a bit of the foliage that's rendered. Now we're getting about 50 FPS. Okay, this is much more stable. I feel like I can actually carry some speed now, but then again, I don't want to because of how good it looks. I think I'm going to get another thumbnail right here. Oh, don't go away, sunshine. Wow. This is insane, dude. And it just keeps going. It just keeps going, man. You can see some of these physics here. That's like SnowRunner level, man. Wow. Holy moly, dude. There's another thumbnail. Wheels turn like that. Yes. This truck's got some good physics too, man. Holy... And get her moving. I have about 30 pictures. I've just been stopping and taking every single picture I possibly can. Just because of how mind blown I am. I wish I could zoom the camera out. That would be so sick. Oh, this is going to make another good one with all the fog. Yes. Yes. Get that camera dead center perfect. Yoink my screenshot. Bingo. I love thumbnails, in case you guys can't tell. Oh my word. I have so much video editing to do with this video. My clips are so cluttered right now. I started off with a casual hunt. Here I am with this. Forgive me, guys. I don't know how this video is going to turn out, but I'll tell you what, my night turned out way better when I got to see all this. Keepers. Man, we are getting to see so much of this map. Holy. That is if Squid don't get stuck here. Oh my word. This is insane, man. Oh, there's another thumbnail. Yes, this is so sick. I haven't smiled this much in so long. Wow, dude. Okay. Remember the water back in Africa? Yeah, well, they definitely made some changes to the water. I made a little UE5 project once too, and I know exactly what water plugin they used. Okay, there's no animation with the truck because I don't think I'm supposed to be down here, but I'm Squid. What did you expect, bro? I'm the ultimate nerd. I'm gonna check out everything. I've been in this dang thing for about 30 minutes now. Okay, I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Holy man. Wow, this is, oh my gosh, look at the sun rays. This is incredible. Yep, I'm getting one last picture here. Gotta get it with the sun reflecting there. Oh my word. Wow. Wow, dude. Okay, so now that I'm done tweaking about all that stuff, here we are inside of this little museum, basically. This is a virtual way for us to have a look at everything they've created thus far in building these models. The demo, and I think this is actually everything they have in the sense of the game in general, and probably most of what's going to be upon full release. So we obviously have the logo of the game, thumbnails of the game here. Most of that's like the loading screen for most things, I think. Looks like we're going to have waterfowl blinds, some of the licenses they're paired with, real-life brands, wood duck collars. I'm not going to go over everything. This video is already going to be long enough, but man, look at all the different things they got. But there's rags. I remember hearing about that a long time ago. Rags. I think there's actually, yeah, there's a showcase down there. I can't wait to talk about that. Bait buckets. There's so much stuff here. There's all their optic brands, scent brands. Here's all the concept art for the animal models, and we have a lot of animal models to actually look at. Looks like we got some physics over there. I'm so excited. I am so thankful to be able to see all this. So first, I want to have a look at rags. I want to mess with this random antler generation system. This is basically, you'll never find a buck that's identical to another buck. The antlers will always be different. Just like real life, there's not one buck that's identical to another buck. They might be extremely similar, but there's no way for any buck to be identical, and to simulate that, we need a random antler generation system, hence the name rags. And this game apparently does a really good job with that. The presented system completely randomly generates antlers based on prepared guidelines for each animal species. The texture applied to the generated geometry is also to be procedural. No idea what any of that means, but here we go. Okay. You can just see the differences in everything, and it's random. Because a lot of them look similar, but I don't think it's possible to get one that I've already gotten. Everyone is just a tiny little bit different. Wow, I bet that's just a little handful too. Rags is a huge system in itself. I guarantee you there's going to be way more to this, but the fact we get to see this much in early access is insane. There's hours and hours worth of footage here, but I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible while enjoying a lot of it for myself. I have game items. Click EQ to switch the item. Take a look at the 3D models we have prepared and will use in the game. Bet. A couple different scopes. There's the binos that are in my hand right now. There's an optic. I didn't even know we had a red dot. There's a 243. That's my bullet in real life. You can see the tips changing for all the different 243 ammunition types. 270 there, 270 hollow point, 270 soft point, and 270 what, polymer tip? Oh, there's a 308 here. That means we're getting a 308 in the future. 416, we already knew we had that. 4570, oh, we're making discoveries. Boots damaged, a baseball cap, gloves, damaged gloves. Is there going to be like a clothing damaging system in the future? Okay, that's the 3D model from in the store. The store models here for all the different types of ammo. This is so cool. Oh, 416 Rigby, we already seen that. The Cruiser Deluxe, and it looks like the model's actually being equipped into my hands here, just with no texturing. The Huntberg, that's the 243. What's this? Oh, there's texturing on this one. Oh, snap, that is smooth. Look at the reflections there. That's a Buckfear 150. Antelope collar, boar collar, doe collar, grunt collar, wood duck collar, mallard collar, elk bugle. I mean, it's all here, dude. Wow, I bet that's just a portion. I bet that's just a portion, man. Look at this. Got some physics here. This is simulating the animal walking up the sides of the mountains, going up different levels of terrain. You can see the ground's moving all over the place, just like it would as if you were walking up the side of a mountain, going up a little incline, going down a little incline, left side higher than the right side, things like that. Inverse kinematic system that can be implemented to any animal in the game. Yeah, that's how the animations look that good on any level of terrain. It's crazy looking, man. That is crazy. And look how good the animal models look now, too. That was one of the biggest complaints, was animations, animal behavior, and the animal models. This is what's going to be in the final product, and I hope this is what's going to be in the demo for you guys tomorrow. Look at that. Look at that death animation. What in the world? Then it lays back down. Beautiful. And then this is, take a look at these weapons prepared by us. Basic weapon and hand animations are added to the models. Change the weapon. Little animation going on there. Oh, we can change the animation too. There's a shoot animation. It's a reloading animation. Yeah, that is awesome. I want to see some of the other gun models as well. The bow there. Think that's the Rigby whatever. I want to try that bow out. And we have in-game animals. Take a look at the animals' 3D models we have prepared and will use in the game. So we can change the animal. Well, got a Cape Buffalo there. Look at the difference in that. So I want to find the zebra and compare it to the one that I was hunting earlier. I just seen a pronghorn. Holy. Okay, maybe they're not going to let me see the zebra here. The zebra model that was in game earlier was, it was interesting. But these look like an Unreal Engine 5 model. Black-backed jackal. Oh, this is an albino Cape Buffalo. Cape Buffalo albinos. This is a standard Cape Buffalo. Probably what would be the common. It's a juvenile pronghorn. An aging system? Is there going to be an aging system? Female pronghorn, male pronghorn, a rock hyrax. I've never even heard of that. There's a male of whatever it is. It's like an African beaver or something. Shakma baboon, female baboon, male baboon, and then back to the kudu. Wow, I am beyond impressed. And then in the middle here we got, well, I can run quick. We got, look at the vehicle. They should have really had suspension flex going on here. The physics that were in that drive-through we were messing with earlier was like SnowRunner level. You see the texture and the dirt building up on there. 10 out of 10. Amazing. I can't wait to see all this tied together in the final game. And I really hope that a lot of this is put into the demo for you guys. Like I said, as of recording this, the demo doesn't exist yet, or the final demo that's coming out to the public. We got all these simulators here I'm probably going to mess with in another video. Let's just go inside of one of them and see what they are. Animal behavior states. So this, whoa, what the, I just got launched. Oh, this lets us see the elk model come to life in a somewhat realistic environment. Just don't pay attention to the outer skirts. It's a drinking animation there. Wow. The little ear flop. Got the cow, and then you got the baby there. Two babies. Oh, and another bull. And again, look at this water compared to what we seen in Africa earlier. In the very first Africa. Holy. Mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Now I want to go inside another one of these simulators. Tracks examine. Whatever this is. So we got a bull. Oh, and he's leaving tracks. Okay. So this is something that wasn't in the demo that content creators got. Wow. Now, I hope they're highlighted that like that in game. I would assume so in the final game, but in the demo as well, because the amount of animals I've shot and haven't been able to track is crazy. That walking animation is extremely smooth compared to the choppy zebra walking animation, by the way. But yeah, I think I am going to wrap it here. I got a lot more to mess with. I'm probably going to do detailed videos on these simulators. Probably all in one video. I'm not going to do a video for each one. That's too much editing. And then also, I'm going to do a video going through that updated Africa on the new demo that you guys are going to get. The newer version. Because I'm going to try that out for myself through Steam as well. But hey, thank you guys again all so much for watching. As always, my name is Squid. You're watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.